What is up, guys? It's Flash, back with some more charts, another video. Sunday, January 26th, about 10:15 a.m. Eastern. Just got a quick update for you guys. We're going to look at Bitcoin, MicroStrategy, and then MicroStrategy measured in Bitcoin. Just kind of a quick update of what I'm seeing. Not a whole lot has changed, right? I still think we're on this parabola in Bitcoin, similar to what we've seen before. I don't think this time is different. So I think we're going to continue following up the parabola, and if we bring out the Bitcoin rainbow wave, one of my favorite indicators, this thing is just continuing to track, continuing to kind of chug along here. So when we zoom in to maybe like the 4 hour, and we get really detailed here. We've been in this range for since middle of November, but we're at the top of this range. We're consolidating above a lot of this other price action, so that kind of tells me we're getting ready. We're building the energy for the next leg up, right? So I'm still pretty confident that Bitcoin is on its way up, and I think it looks good. So we'll take this off now. Another look at this rainbow wave really is this one, right? A little bit of a different look. Just has a general kind of topping area in red, and then the next bottom likely in the green zone. So we'll continue to take a look at both of these as we move along. So let's look at MicroStrategy, MSTR. And so some more lines on this chart. But what I want to kind of look at here is the similar parabola, right? Obviously, MicroStrategy is a leveraged play on the Bitcoin price, and we're going to see that in the ratio next. But I think there's a parabola here too, right? So as Bitcoin continues to go up, I think MicroStrategy will follow. We'll see if it can continue to outperform or if it may underperform, right? The charts were going to tell us that. So I have some, price targets here just from, again, I'm a big fan of MicroStrategist and Marty Kendall, his model here. These are kind of just where his model sees us going, potentially over 2025. And, we're going to see if we can get up to about 1,300 first. That's first and foremost. So going to continue following this. But again, if we zoom into the 4 hour, lost my Wi-Fi here, but let's just bring it back. If we zoom into the 4 hour here, some sort of bull flag. I got some other fractals here. See if we can kind of follow suit from what we did before, but we can take those off for now. We really just kind of want to stay focused on the parabola here. So it looks like, we could potentially be breaking out of this bull flag, right? This yellow bull flag, kind of retesting it right now. Last but not least, we'll look at MicroStrategy measured in BTC. And here we are. We'll zoom way out for you guys on the monthly time frame. Here's what MicroStrategy looks like measured in Bitcoin, denominated in Bitcoin, right? Obviously had been getting smoked as it wasn't holding any Bitcoin, didn't have a Bitcoin strategy, and then up until 2020 and beyond is when they really started kind of levering up to Bitcoin, having a strategy. We'll zoom in onto the weekly time frame here. Looks to be, hopefully some sort of bottoming pattern, right? I'm not, not 100% sure, but, we could maybe throw this on here. Some sort of range, some sort of Wyckoff, maybe accumulation, potentially, right? So we can also throw on like the moving average ribbon. Like this ribbon is now, all these moving averages are starting to curl up. Again, this is the weekly time frame, MicroStrategy measured in Bitcoin. Like this is a lot of power, a lot of support underneath price right now. So We can turn the candles on, for example, and we'll go into the daily time frame with the candles. And so again, a lot of lines here. We'll take the ones that we just put on, we'll take them off. But here's kind of what I'm seeing. We'll go into the 4-hour. Like, this is MicroStrategy measured in Bitcoin. So, all through October, November had a huge run up. We talk about the MNAV expanding, and now we kind of cooled off and we're resetting against Bitcoin. We're the leverage ratio has lowered. So I think and I hope that MicroStrategy will now turn up against Bitcoin, and we'll kind of maybe copy this trend line, for example, and we'll do another kind of pattern like this where we expand against Bitcoin up until March or April. So again, this chart will tell us a lot about MNAV and a lot about if we're cooling off or if we're overheated. So right now I think we're kind of in a cooling off phase. But again, it all comes down to Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the anchor for MicroStrategy, right? And I think as long as we are doing our thing in the rainbow wave, good things are going to continue for 2025. So we'll see if this is the top up here in March or April, or if maybe we make it halfway up, have a little bit of a pullback, and then continue on through maybe September or October. But ultimately, I think the power law and the rainbow wave, they're going to hold true for us, and we'll see Bitcoin making its way up to 200,000, maybe 250,000. That's at the top end of the range, and so we'll see. But again, I'm going to continue following this, continue giving you guys updates where I think it's necessary. Drop me a like if you found this helpful. I'll see you guys in the next one.